decided to do a get ready with me video, and what I am wearing is this simple little tank top, these white shorts. I'm going to wear my Coach watch, my little Nana necklace that my daughter gave me. I'm going to wear my wedding rings, of course. And then I got my Annie and Alex bracelets and my Pandora bracelet that my daughter gave me. And I think I'm going to put on these simple sandals to go with it. I was going to put on my white Converse. We're going to go to a park event and we'll be walking out in a lot of dirt, so I'm not going to do that. So stay tuned. Okay guys, I hope you can see me while I attempt to do my makeup. I am not an expert by far, so please don't judge me. This is how I do my makeup. But I am using the Lancome, the Tint Idol Ultra. I just pull it on because a little goes a long way. And I'm getting in between my my summer and my winter color. So I try not to put a lot of makeup on. And we're going to be out in the heat on today. But like I said, I'm not an expert, so don't judge me. Anyway. So this morning I went and I got my hair redone, my sew-in. I took some Aleve before I went, but my head is really, really killing me. She sews so tight, but I have a headache for about 2 weeks after I get my hair redone. And I like the way it turned out. And you'll see later after I get everything taken care of. But the weather out here is like really hot. This morning we went in at 6:30 to get my hair done. Already starting to get hot. So anyway, yesterday I went and I got my eyebrows done. But I'm going to fill them in a little bit with my spiked. And my lighting may not be the best. I'm trying to go by the natural light to do my makeup. Do a little bit cleaning up around my eyebrows. Just so it'll look neat. And I also put a little bit up under my eye because they have a little bit of darker color. I didn't get a lot of sleep because I've been having a shoulder problem. So I was on a heating pad most of the night. I slept actually on the heating pad, and I woke up sometime this morning and turned it off, and then I had to get up and go. But other than that, I had this problem once before, and I couldn't sleep. My shoulder was hurting, and my neck was hurting all around my shoulder blade, and it started going down my left arm. Well, I went and got all these tests, and the tests that they were giving, like nerve tests, they were horrible because they were sticking needles in your neck to see where your nerves was. And they said it was going to feel uncomfortable. Well, they lied. I was going to the gym, and we have this doctor that comes up there and gives us discounts, and he's a chiropractor, and he lets us come in and he does x-rays to see if he can find out what the problem was. So I figured, okay, what could be the harm in that? Because I've already been going to all these doctors, and I was spending all this money to get cortisone shots in my neck and to get these nerve tests done and all these tests, and nobody can tell me what was going on with me. So I went in, and the doctor took the x-rays, and he showed me exactly how bad I had degenerate cervical problems in my neck, which had bone spurs on it. So 3 bones in my neck had bone spurs, and the supposed to be square, and mine were going like this and going to a point. So it was touching a nerve, and that's what was causing the problem. So this chiropractor, they set up payments because my own insurance would only do so much. So he set up payments for me so that I can go in and I can try and get some work done to relieve the pressure. So what he did was he started doing neck lifts where they put this brace around your neck and they lift your neck up and then they pull it back to try and get it off that nerve, which it was helping. And he would go in and he'd adjust my neck and adjust my back and everything that I needed to get adjusted. And for the most part, when I first started doing it, it was, I'm not going to say it hurt, but it was a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna do a little contouring. I'm using the matte blunt to get it done. And usually I'm in my bathroom doing this, but I don't have a setup. I need a tripod, and I don't have a tripod or any way to set my my phone up in there, because that's what I'm vlogging from right now, my phone. But anyway, so they started these procedures on me. When we first did it, we were going 3 times a week. No, we were going twice a week. It was me and my husband. We both decided we were going to get it done together. So we were going 2 times a week. So from there, I started feeling a little bit of relief, which I hadn't had any in like 6 months. It was just constant pain, and the only way I can actually relieve the pain was to just slouch down in the chair and put my back against something that was, had the pressure on it. And that helped a little, but it didn't help, a lot. So that was one thing. After we started going and he was adjusting my neck and adjusting my back, I started feeling some relief, and it started getting to the point where it was bare minimum. So I decided I was going to go back. When I went to my doctor, she was trying to send me to another specialist to see what was going on. And I figured I'm not going to keep going to these specialists, because it was costing me to have the surgery. It was costing me to have all these tests done, but nothing was happening. And I found that this chiropractor was helping out, and that they weren't doing the regular doctor wasn't doing anything but taking my money pretty much. I decided that I was going to stick with the chiropractor. Needless to say, I'm using this blush, and this blush is by this local lady here. Her name is Demir, and this is in Curly, and here's what it looks like. But she has a makeup line, and I love her makeup line. But she has moved, and I don't know where she moved to. But anyway, so after being with this chiropractor for a year, I started noticing that I wasn't having those problems anymore. I mean, none, no hint of the problem. And I've have the Becca, and this is an opal. I'm sorry, the light's probably getting at it. I use this just to highlight. But after being there a year, and it's like I want to say it was every 3 months, we were taking x-rays so that they can give an idea of how we were coming along, because at the same time, my neck is supposed to be in a curve, a C-like curve, and I had no curve in my neck. It was just straight. So he showed me that, and he was working on that at the same time. Well, after a year's time, we did a follow-up, and we did the x-rays, and they call you in and they go over the x-rays with you. I can see that my bone spurs that I had were trying to regenerate themselves. So they were no longer as bad as they were in the beginning. The pain stopped because my bone spurs seemed to be going in reverse and trying to heal themselves. And I didn't think that was possible. And he said, although they won't go 100%, they will help relieve the, the pressure off of my bones that I was having. And that was my main problem, because I had terrible pain and I couldn't use my arm that much. I couldn't use my neck. Every time I turned, I was having problems with it. So I just couldn't use it. So after having the problems, we went back and he talked to me and he told me what was all going on and stuff. So me and my husband decided that we were going to sign up for another year seeing this chiropractor, because it was helping and I didn't want to reverse it. So that was the best thing for me, was to keep going to him. I hate when I do my eyeliner because my eyes water. And right now my allergies are acting up, so that makes it all the more worse. But I find that if I don't put eyeliner on my eyes tend to blend in. So I try and make sure that I keep some type of eyeliner on my face to keep that from happening. I don't wear makeup every day, and if I do, it's something simple like this. Like, I'm not going to put on any eyeshadow or anything like that. I'm just going to put on some mascara. I use the Volumizing Million Lashes. I love this stuff. But my husband wants to go to this barbecue challenge that they have in Decatur. Today is the day we go visit his mother. We go every other weekend. So I'm not really an outside person, but I do things like this with him. Although I'm not in the mood for barbecue today. So I guess I will either eat something else or see if they have like some fish there, because usually whenever they barbecue they always have like some type of fish fry. I hope I'm not boring you. Today I just decided that I'm going to do a purple lip, and usually when I do my purple lip I'll put like a lighter color in the inside. So I'm going to use Heroin today, my matte Heroin. And on the inside of that, I'm going to use MAC Honey Love. To try and tone it down. And basically that is all that I'm going to do with my makeup right now. So I am going to get dressed and then do my hair. Let me show you what I got done with my hair. I'm going to play with it a little bit to get it the way I like it. And once I'm dressed and everything is done, I'll come back and I'll show you the final